What's going on, everybody? It's Johnny Candido of Candido Training HQ. And this marks the start of a new series I'm doing called Beginner Basics. And really the point of this is for me to basically just take a step back and address some of the more general questions I get, because I know a lot of my videos get quite specific in terms of the details, the nuances of strength training. So I want to just take a step back, answer these questions I get very often, and I want to not only answer them with my personal opinion, but also give you some other sources to look into as well. So this is basically to be a complete guide for you. Now when it comes to supplementation, basically the entire supplement industry is based off of gimmicks and lies. That's just the honest truth. That's how they make their money. So the first website that I recommend is Examine.com. And the reason why I recommend them is because they look at the evidence to see if these claims are actually backed up and supported by scientifically verified information. You can find anecdotal evidence, you can find people just talking about their experiences everywhere on the internet, but that doesn't really give you that much insight. And you might see other YouTube channels talking about Examine.com as well, because what they've done is they took all their information and they essentially made a guide with everything that you need to know, and they made it to where you can purchase everything, or you can just purchase specific sections based on topics that you're interested in, like building muscle, for example. Now, I will say up front that if you buy a guide by clicking on the link in the description, that I do get commission off of that purchase. So we'll go into supporting the channel. Of course, I'll put the money right back into the channel in terms of improving the quality of my content. And I just want to say that personally, I strongly recommend this company. And even if you don't buy the guide, just check out their website in general. In my opinion, it's just great information. They're unbiased, which is extremely rare in this industry. The second source I recommend is a video by Jason Blaha of Juggernaut Fitness TV. And the reason why I strongly recommend that all of you view this video is because he reveals some of the shadiness of the supplement industry. And it really is shocking, in my opinion, to see what companies are willing to do to make a quick buck off of you. And we all should have this degree of skepticism, this heightened degree of skepticism, when it comes to any company. Don't trust anybody who just gives you a recommendation. Actually research the information for yourself. So even I'm going to give you a recommendation at the end of this video right now, and I want you to look this up for yourself. Don't take my word for it. So when it comes to the supplements that I use personally, I only use a pre-workout and then also protein powder. And I don't even use creatine, which I do recommend for most people, but personally I just found that I'm a non-responder. It just does not impact my training to any significant extent. But when it comes to the pre-workout, it really doesn't matter what you use, and it's not necessary, as well as the protein powder. None of them are necessary at all. It's just to make things a little bit easier. Personally, I like taking a pre-workout before lifting just because it makes it a little bit more fun for me. But if you just want to take coffee instead, then you can just go that route just as easily and save a lot of money. When it comes to protein, I recommend a company called MyProtein, which is based in the UK, but now they're also expanding to the United States. And they've been talking to me about possibly working with me in the future. So if I am working with them in the future, I'll look back at this video and include a discount code in the description. But for now, I don't have any because I'm not working with them as of yet. And even if I don't ever work with them, I still recommend their product because personally, I really like the chocolate coconut flavored protein. And I find that it's just at a good value. It's cheap. It mixes very well. It's basically just what you need when it comes to protein. There's nothing really that fancy about it. You just want something that's at a decent value and that just doesn't taste terrible. That's really all it comes down to. That's all I have to say for this installment. The main message of this video is basically to not trust the supplement industry as a whole. And if you're going to buy something, understand its role. When it comes to supplements, it's going to be a very small part of what you're focused on doing, and it's going to have a very small impact in terms of your overall progress. Just have a balanced perspective and understand what's really important. And we'll get into that later with other videos on the more important parts of what's going to dictate your success. But that's it, guys. Make sure to like the video, support the channel, subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks for watching, guys. Peace!